Question 1. What is the primary purpose of food safety management? A. To increase restaurant profits. B. To comply with local business regulations. C. To ensure food is safe to eat and free from harmful contaminants. D. To make food preparation processes faster. Answer: C. To ensure food is safe to eat and free from harmful contaminants. Effective food safety management helps prevent foodborne illnesses by controlling risks and hazards throughout food handling processes. Question 2. How often should food handlers wash their hands during a shift? A. Only at the beginning and end of the shift. B. Once every hour. C. After handling money, touching their face, using the restroom, or when switching tasks. D. Only after using the restroom. Answer: C. After handling money, touching their face, using the restroom, or when switching tasks. Frequent hand washing is crucial to prevent the spread of pathogens and maintain food safety. Question 3. What temperature should cold storage units maintain to ensure food safety? A. Below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius. B. Below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius. C. Below 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius. D. Below 45 degrees Fahrenheit, 7 degrees Celsius. Answer: A. Below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius. Keeping cold storage units at or below 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 5 degrees Celsius is essential to inhibit the growth of harmful bacteria and ensure the safety of stored food. Question 4. What are the symptoms of foodborne illnesses that food handlers should report? A. Fatigue and headache. B. Diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and nausea. C. Sneezing and coughing. D. Muscle aches and pains. Answer: B. Diarrhea, vomiting, fever, and nausea. Food handlers must report these symptoms immediately as they indicate potential foodborne illnesses that could be transmitted to others through food. Question 5. How can cross-contamination be prevented in the kitchen? A. By using the same cutting board for all types of food. B. By keeping raw and cooked foods separate, using different utensils and surfaces for each. C. By cooking all foods to the same temperature. D. By storing all foods together in the refrigerator. Answer: B. By keeping raw and cooked foods separate, using different utensils and surfaces for each. This practice prevents bacteria from raw foods from contaminating ready-to-eat or cooked foods. Question 6. Why is it important to cook chicken to the right internal temperature? A. To enhance its flavor and texture. B. To make it easier to digest. C. To ensure that it is safe to eat by killing harmful bacteria like salmonella. D. To reduce its cooking time. Answer: C. To ensure that it is safe to eat by killing harmful bacteria like salmonella. Poultry must reach an internal temperature of 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius, to be considered safe for consumption. Question 7. What is the danger zone temperature range where foodborne bacteria multiply rapidly? A. 125 degrees Fahrenheit to 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 52 degrees Celsius to 57 degrees Celsius. B. 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. C. 32 degrees Fahrenheit to 41 degrees Fahrenheit, 0 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius. D. 50 degrees Fahrenheit to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius to 38 degrees Celsius. Answer: B. 40 degrees Fahrenheit to 140 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius to 60 degrees Celsius. This temperature range is known as the danger zone because it is the ideal temperature for bacterial growth, and food should not be left in this range for more than 2 hours. Question 8. How should raw meats be stored in a refrigerator in relation to other foods? A. Above vegetables and dairy products. B. On the top shelf. C. Below ready-to-eat foods. D. Next to cooked foods. Answer: C. below ready-to-eat foods. Storing raw meats below other foods prevents their juices, which may contain harmful bacteria, from dripping onto and contaminating other foods. Question 9. Describe the steps involved in properly washing hands. A. Wet hands, apply soap, rub for at least 20 seconds, rinse and dry with a clean towel. B. Rinse hands with water only. C. Use hand sanitizer only. D. Wipe hands on a cloth. Answer. A. Wet hands, apply soap, rub for at least 20 seconds, rinse and dry with a clean towel. Proper hand washing is a critical step in preventing the spread of foodborne illnesses. Question 10. What is the FIFO method and why is it significant in food safety? A. First in, first out. It ensures the oldest stock is used first, preventing food spoilage. B. First in, first out. It prioritizes the use of new stock. C. Final inspection, first out. It involves inspecting food before use. D. First in, final out. It suggests using fresh stock before older stock. Answer. A. First in, first out. It ensures the oldest stock is used first, preventing food spoilage and reducing waste by using ingredients before they expire. Question 11. What personal protective equipment should food handlers wear? A. Gloves and hair restraints. B. Jewelry and watches. C. Open-toed shoes. D. Long, loose clothing. Answer. A. Gloves and hair restraints. These help prevent food contamination from hands and hair, crucial areas where contaminants can originate. Question 12. What should a food handler do if they cut themselves while preparing food? A. Continue working but avoid using the injured hand. B. Cover the cut with a bandage and a glove before continuing work. C. Stop working, treat the wound, and report the incident to a supervisor. D. Use a paper towel to stop the bleeding and continue working. Answer. C. Stop working, treat the wound, and report the incident to a supervisor. It is essential to properly manage injuries to prevent contamination and ensure proper healing. Question 13. How frequently should kitchen surfaces be cleaned and sanitized? A. Once a day at the end of the day. B. After each use. C. Only when visible dirt is present. D. Weekly during general cleaning. Answer. B. After each use. Surfaces must be cleaned and sanitized between preparations to prevent cross-contamination, especially when switching between different types of food. Question 14. Why is it crucial to keep food out of the danger zone temperature range? A. To improve taste and texture. B. To slow down the ripening of fruits and vegetables. C. To prevent the rapid growth of bacteria that can cause foodborne illnesses. D. To reduce cooking times. Answer. C. To prevent the rapid growth of bacteria that can cause foodborne illnesses. Keeping food out of the danger zone reduces the risk of contamination. Question 15. What are common allergens that food handlers need to be aware of? A. Spices and herbs. B. Salt and pepper. C. Milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, soy, and wheat. D. Water and ice. Answer. C. Milk, eggs, peanuts, tree nuts, fish, shellfish, soy, and wheat. These are major allergens recognized by health authorities and can cause serious reactions in sensitive individuals. Question 16. How should a food handler deal with nausea or vomiting at work? A. Continue working but avoid handling food. B. Take a short break and then continue working. C. Report to their supervisor and go home. D. Drink water and rest until they feel better. Answer. C. Report to their supervisor and go home. Any food handler experiencing these symptoms should stop working immediately to prevent the spread of potential illnesses. Question 17. Explain how to properly cool down cooked foods. A. Leave at room temperature until cool. B. Place in shallow containers and refrigerate. C. Place directly in the freezer. D. Keep in the cooking container covered. Answer. B. Place in shallow containers and refrigerate. This method allows for quick cooling and minimizes the time food spends in the danger zone. Question 18. What procedures should be followed if a customer has a food allergy? A. Ignore the allergy as most are not severe. B. Prepare food using separate utensils and equipment to avoid cross-contact. C. Use the same utensils to save on washing. D. Tell the customer to choose something else without allergens. Answer. B. Prepare food using separate utensils and equipment to avoid cross-contact. This is essential to safely accommodate customers with food allergies. Question 19. How should live shellfish be properly stored upon delivery? A. At room temperature. B. In a dry storage area. C. Submerged in water. D. In a cool, ventilated area, preferably on ice. Answer. D. In a cool, ventilated area, preferably on ice. This ensures they remain alive and safe to eat until preparation. Question 20. What actions should be taken if there is a suspected outbreak of foodborne illness? A. Disregard it unless more than one person reports sickness. B. Record all information, inform the local health department, and cooperate with their investigation. C. Offer free meals to affected customers. D. Wait for official complaints before taking action. Answer. B. Record all information, inform the local health department, and cooperate with their investigation. Prompt action helps in identifying the source and preventing further cases. Question 21. How should chemicals be stored in a food service environment? A. In the same area as food to save space. B. Below food preparation areas. C. In a separate, clearly labeled and locked area away from food. D. On the highest shelves above food. Answer. C. In a separate, clearly labeled and locked area away from food. Storing chemicals separately prevents accidental contamination and ensures safety in the food service environment. Question 22. Describe how to properly sanitize cooking utensils and equipment. A. Rinse with cold water only. B. Wipe down with a dry cloth after each use. C. Clean with soap and water, then apply a sanitizing solution. D. Sanitizing is not necessary if the equipment appears clean. Answer. C. Clean with soap and water, then apply a sanitizing solution. This ensures that all potential pathogens are removed, maintaining food safety. Question 23. What are the best practices for thawing frozen food? A. On the counter at room temperature. B. Under running water, in the microwave, or in the refrigerator. C. In a warm oven. D. Directly in a deep fryer. Answer. B. Under running water, in the microwave, or in the refrigerator. These methods ensure safe thawing by minimizing the time food spends in the danger zone. Question 24. How should food handlers dress to minimize food safety risks? A. Casual wear. B. With hair restraints and clean uniforms. C. With loose jewelry and watches. D. Any comfortable clothing. Answer. B. With hair restraints and clean uniforms. Proper attire, including hair restraints, prevents physical contamination of food. Question 25. What are the consequences of improper hand washing? A. Improved kitchen efficiency. B. Reduced water usage. C. Spread of foodborne illnesses. D. Enhanced flavor of food. Answer. C. Spread of foodborne illnesses. Improper hand washing can transfer pathogens to food, leading to illness. Question 26. Explain how to correctly use a food thermometer. A. Guess the food's temperature. B. Insert the probe into the thickest part of the food, avoiding bone and fat. C. Use it only for meats. D. Clean it annually. Answer. B. Insert the probe into the thickest part of the food, avoiding bone and fat. This ensures an accurate reading of the internal temperature, critical for assessing food safety. Question 27. What steps should be taken if a food item recalls? A. Continue using the item to avoid waste. B. Isolate and stop using the item, then follow the manufacturer's instructions. C. Donate the item to reduce losses. D. Ignore the recall unless customers complain. Answer. B. Isolate and stop using the item, then follow the manufacturer's instructions. This helps prevent potential health risks associated with the recalled product. Question 28. How should foods be rotated in storage? A. Use the newest items first. B. Mix old and new items together. C. Use the oldest items first. FIFO method. D. Store items randomly for convenience. Answer. C. Use the oldest items first. FIFO method. This practice prevents spoilage and waste by ensuring older items are used before they expire. Question 29. What are key tips for maintaining personal hygiene in the kitchen? A. Shower monthly. B. Wear dirty uniforms to conserve water. C. Wash hands regularly, keep hair restrained, and wear clean clothing. D. Personal hygiene is not important in the kitchen. Answer. C. Wash hands regularly, keep hair restrained, and wear clean clothing. Good personal hygiene is essential to prevent the contamination of food. Question 30. What is AKCCP and why is it important? A. A cooking technique. B. A type of food seasoning. C. A food safety management system that identifies and prevents hazards from farm to table. D. A certification for chefs. Answer. C. A food safety management system that identifies and prevents hazards from farm to table. AKCCP helps ensure food safety through every step of the supply chain. Question 31. How can food handlers identify food spoilage? A. By taste testing. B. Checking for changes in color, texture, or odor. C. Ignoring slight changes as they are not critical. D. By checking the expiration date only. Answer. B. Checking for changes in color, texture, or odor. These are indicators that food may be unsafe to eat and should be discarded. Question 32. What measures should be taken to control pests in a food service operation? A. Use pesticides freely throughout the kitchen. B. Maintain a clean environment, store food properly, and use professional pest control services. C. Ignore minor pest problems. D. Keep doors and windows open. Answer. B. Maintain a clean environment, store food properly, and use professional pest control services. This integrated approach is most effective in managing pests without compromising food safety. Question 33. Why should food handlers avoid jewelry at work? A. It can get lost easily. B. It can distract coworkers. C. It can harbor pathogens and pose a physical contamination risk. D. It doesn't match the uniform. Answer. C. It can harbor pathogens and pose a physical contamination risk. Jewelry should be avoided to prevent it from falling into food or harboring bacteria. Question 34. How should a food handler manage their health to prevent food contamination? A. Report illness to a supervisor and avoid handling food when sick. B. Work faster when feeling ill to minimize contact with food. C. Take medicine and continue working. D. Hide symptoms and continue working. Answer. A. Report illness to a supervisor and avoid handling food when sick. This prevents the spread of illness through food. Question 35. Describe the process for receiving and inspecting food deliveries. A. Accept all deliveries without checking. B. Check for proper temperature, signs of tampering, and expiration dates. C. Only inspect deliveries if the driver suggests it. D. Base acceptance on the appearance of the delivery truck. Answer. B. Check for proper temperature, signs of tampering, and expiration dates. Proper inspection ensures that only safe and high-quality foods are accepted. Question 36. How long can food be safely left at room temperature? A. Up to 6 hours. B. No more than 2 hours or 1 hour if the temperature is above 90 degrees Fahrenheit, 32 degrees Celsius. C. Throughout the service period. D. Indefinitely if covered. Answer: B. No more than 2 hours or 1 hour if the temperature is above 90°F, 32°C. This limit helps prevent food from staying in the temperature danger zone where bacteria can grow rapidly. Question 37. Explain the importance of maintaining proper food storage temperatures. A. It enhances the food's flavor. B. It prevents nutrient loss. C. It prevents the growth of harmful bacteria and maintains food quality. D. It is only important for certain types of food. Answer: C. It prevents the growth of harmful bacteria and maintains food quality. Proper temperatures are critical for food safety and quality. Question 38. What are the guidelines for using gloves in food preparation? A. Use the same gloves for handling different types of food. B. Change gloves frequently, especially when switching tasks. C. Reuse gloves to reduce waste. D. Gloves are unnecessary if hands are washed. Answer: B. Change gloves frequently, especially when switching tasks. This prevents cross-contamination between different food items and tasks. Question 39. How should a food service operation handle a choking incident? A. Wait for symptoms to resolve naturally. B. Provide immediate assistance following the Heimlich maneuver or CPR if trained. C. Offer water to the person choking. D. Ignore it unless the person collapses. Answer: B. Provide immediate assistance following the Heimlich maneuver or CPR if trained. Quick response can be life-saving in choking incidents. Question 40. What is the procedure for disposing of expired or contaminated food? A. Mix it with other waste. B. Serve it to reduce waste. C. Dispose of it separately to prevent it from being used or consumed. D. Donate it to food banks. Answer: C. Dispose of it separately to prevent it from being used or consumed. Proper disposal ensures that contaminated or expired food does not pose a health risk. Question 41. How should food be stored to prevent cross-contact with allergens? A. Store all food in one container. B. Store allergenic foods in clearly labeled separate containers. C. Store allergenic foods above other foods. D. Mix allergenic and non-allergenic foods to save space. Answer: B. Store allergenic foods in clearly labeled separate containers. This helps prevent cross-contact and ensures safety for individuals with food allergies. Question 42. What are the signs of pest infestation that food handlers should look for? A. Cleanliness and order in storage areas. B. Presence of droppings, nests, or damaged packaging. C. The absence of food debris. D. Low noise levels in the kitchen. Answer: B. Presence of droppings, nests, or damaged packaging. These are clear indicators of a pest infestation that must be addressed immediately to maintain food safety. Question 43. Explain the steps to clean a grease trap. A. Ignore until it overflows. B. Clean daily with soap and water. C. Schedule regular maintenance and cleaning by professionals. D. Use boiling water to clean. Answer: C. Schedule regular maintenance and cleaning by professionals. Proper maintenance of a grease trap is essential to prevent blockages and ensure sanitary conditions. Question 44. What are the guidelines for proper waste disposal in a kitchen? A. Dispose of waste in any available bin. B. Segregate waste according to type and ensure it is removed from prep areas promptly. C. Store waste in food preparation areas until the end of the day. D. Burn waste in the kitchen to reduce volume. Answer: B. Segregate waste according to type and ensure it is removed from prep areas promptly. This helps maintain hygiene and prevents attraction of pests. Question 45. How should a food service area be prepared for a health inspection? A. Hide any violations before the inspector arrives. B. Maintain regular cleaning and sanitation practices. C. Prepare documentation and records only when an inspection is scheduled. D. Bribe the inspector to ensure a good report. Answer: B. Maintain regular cleaning and sanitation practices. Consistent adherence to food safety standards ensures readiness for unexpected health inspections. Question 46. Why is it important to have a designated hand washing sink? A. To use it for washing utensils and food. B. To ensure that hand washing is performed in an area that prevents food contamination. C. It's not important. Any sink can be used. D. To save water by limiting the number of available sinks. Answer. B. To ensure that hand washing is performed in an area that prevents food contamination. A designated sink avoids cross-contamination between hands and food or utensils. Question 47. What are the risks associated with undercooked meat? A. It may contain pathogens like E. coli or salmonella that can cause foodborne illnesses. B. It takes longer to chew. C. It has enhanced flavor. D. There are no risks if the meat is fresh. Answer. A. It may contain pathogens like E. coli or salmonella that can cause foodborne illnesses. Proper cooking eliminates harmful bacteria, ensuring the meat is safe to eat. Question 48. How can a food handler ensure that food is served at the correct temperature? A. Serve food at any temperature as long as it looks cooked. B. Use a food thermometer to check temperatures before service. C. Guess the temperature based on cooking time. D. Only serve cold dishes to avoid issues with temperature. Answer. B. Use a food thermometer to check temperatures before service. This is the most reliable method to ensure food safety based on temperature control. Question 49. What should be done with leftover cooking oil? A. Pour it down the drain. B. Store it for reuse without limitation. C. Dispose of it properly or recycle it according to local regulations. D. Use it for cleaning. Answer. C. Dispose of it properly or recycle it according to local regulations. Proper disposal prevents plumbing issues and adheres to environmental standards. Question 50. How should a food handler address customer complaints about food safety? A. Ignore them as most customers are not food safety experts. B. Listen actively, address the concern promptly, and follow up to ensure satisfaction. C. Tell the customer they are wrong. D. Offer a discount and avoid discussing the issue. Answer. B. Listen actively, address the concern promptly, and follow up to ensure satisfaction. This approach helps maintain trust and can improve food safety practices. Question 51. Describe the safe handling practices for preparing salads. A. Wash all ingredients, even if they are pre-packaged as ready to eat. B. Use the same cutting board for meats and vegetables to save time. C. Dressings and toppings do not need to be refrigerated. D. Salads need not be washed if they appear clean. Answer. A. Wash all ingredients, even if they are pre-packaged as ready to eat. This ensures all potential contaminants are removed, increasing food safety. Question 52. How should a kitchen manage the use of mobile phones to maintain hygiene? A. Encourage frequent use of phones to keep staff happy. B. Prohibit the use of mobile phones in food preparation areas. C. Allow unrestricted use as it does not affect food safety. D. Only allow phone use for taking food orders. Answer. B. Prohibit the use of mobile phones in food preparation areas. Phones can harbor bacteria and lead to cross-contamination. Question 53. What is the proper way to handle a food recall notice? A. Ignore it unless customers report problems. B. Remove the affected product from use and follow manufacturer or authority guidelines for disposal or return. C. Use the product quickly to minimize loss. D. Hide the recall notice from customers and continue using the product. Answer. B. Remove the affected product from use and follow manufacturer or authority guidelines for disposal or return. This prevents potential health risks associated with the recalled item. Question 54. How should a food service operation manage staff sickness? A. Allow sick staff to work if they feel up to it. B. Send home staff who show symptoms of illness, particularly if they are infectious. C. Provide medication and allow them to continue working. D. Ignore minor symptoms and prioritize business needs. Answer: B. Send home staff who show symptoms of illness, particularly if they are infectious. This helps prevent the spread of illness through food. Question 55. What are the key elements of a food safety training program? A. Focus on speed and efficiency over safety. B. Training on proper hand washing, cross-contamination prevention, correct cooking temperatures, and cleaning and sanitizing practices. C. One-time training during onboarding. D. Self-training through online resources only. Answer: B. Training on proper hand washing, cross-contamination prevention, correct cooking temperatures, and cleaning and sanitizing practices. Comprehensive training ensures staff are well prepared to handle food safely. Question 56. How can a food handler ensure they are not a source of contamination? A. By not washing hands. B. Wearing clean uniforms, maintaining personal hygiene, and using proper hand washing techniques. C. Working quickly to minimize contact with food. D. Eating while preparing food to prevent hunger-related distractions. Answer: B. Wearing clean uniforms, maintaining personal hygiene, and using proper hand washing techniques. These practices are critical to preventing the food handler from becoming a source of contamination. Question 57. What are the steps to properly sanitize a commercial kitchen? A. Clean with water only once a week. B. Use strong chemicals daily regardless of need. C. Clean then sanitize all surfaces with appropriate solutions after use. D. Sanitization is not necessary if surfaces look clean. Answer: C. Clean then sanitize all surfaces with appropriate solutions after use. This ensures that all potential pathogens are removed effectively. Question 58. How should a food handler deal with symptoms of diarrhea while at work? A. Continue working but avoid direct contact with food. B. Leave work immediately and seek medical advice if necessary. C. Use over-the-counter medication to stop symptoms and continue working. D. Limit their movement within the kitchen. Answer: B. Leave work immediately and seek medical advice if necessary. A food handler experiencing diarrhea poses a high risk of contaminating food and spreading illness. Question 59. What are effective measures for preventing food contamination? A. Keep the kitchen door open for ventilation. B. Maintain clean and sanitized work areas, properly store foods, and follow good personal hygiene practices. C. Focus on decoration over cleanliness. D. Limit hand washing to save water. Answer: B. Maintain clean and sanitized work areas, properly store foods, and follow good personal hygiene practices. These are foundational to preventing food contamination. Question 60. Explain the significance of proper food labeling. A. It is only important for aesthetic purposes. B. It helps in organizing the kitchen. C. Proper labeling provides information about ingredients, allergens, and expiration dates, which is crucial for safety and compliance. D. Labels are optional and provide minimal benefit. Answer: C. Proper labeling provides information about ingredients, allergens, and expiration dates, which is crucial for safety and compliance. Accurate labeling is essential to prevent allergic reactions and ensure food freshness. Question 61. How should a food service operation respond to a natural disaster? A. Continue operations as usual. B. Immediately assess damage, dispose of potentially contaminated food, and sanitize the facility. C. Close for a day, then resume regardless of potential risks. D. Only dispose of food that is visibly spoiled. Answer: B. Immediately assess damage, dispose of potentially contaminated food, and sanitize the facility. This ensures safety and compliance with health regulations following a natural disaster. Question 62. What are the legal requirements for food safety documentation? A. Documentation is optional and not necessary. B. Keep records of all food safety related activities, including training, cleaning schedules, and supplier information. C. Only document employee names and roles. D. Document only when there is a problem. Answer. B. Keep records of all food safety related activities, including training, cleaning schedules, and supplier information. This helps in maintaining compliance with regulations and in tracking sources of potential food safety issues. Question 63. How should food handlers manage allergies in the kitchen? A. Serve them the same food as others, as most allergies are mild. B. Use separate utensils and preparation areas to avoid cross-contact. C. Ignore them unless the customer specifically asks. D. Label food with potential allergens as spicy. Answer. B. Use separate utensils and preparation areas to avoid cross-contact. This prevents allergens from contaminating other foods, ensuring safety for allergic individuals. Question 64. What steps should be taken when integrating new equipment into the kitchen? A. Install and use immediately without any testing. B. Ensure the equipment is cleaned, sanitized, and functioning correctly before use. C. Use the equipment only for tasks it was not designed for. D. Avoid training staff on how to use the new equipment. Answer. B. Ensure the equipment is cleaned, sanitized, and functioning correctly before use. Proper integration ensures the equipment does not become a source of contamination. Question 65. How can a food handler verify the effectiveness of sanitation procedures? A. By the appearance of the equipment. B. Use test strips or other methods to measure the presence of residual sanitizers. C. Assume it's effective if no one gets sick. D. Wait for customer feedback. Answer. B. Use test strips or other methods to measure the presence of residual sanitizers. This provides a reliable method to ensure that sanitation procedures are effective. Question 66. What should be done to ensure that food service staff are trained in food safety? A. Provide training upon hiring and regular updates thereafter. B. Train only senior staff. C. Offer training as a punishment for mistakes. D. Training is unnecessary if staff have previous experience. Answer. A. Provide training upon hiring and regular updates thereafter. Continuous education ensures all staff are aware of the latest food safety protocols and practices. Question 67. How should a food service operation ensure food safety during high volume times? A. Lower safety standards to serve more customers. B. Maintain the same food safety standards as during normal operations. C. Only focus on serving food quickly. D. Stop monitoring food temperatures. Answer. B. Maintain the same food safety standards as during normal operations. It is crucial to uphold all safety measures, even during busy periods, to prevent foodborne illnesses. Question 68. What are the implications of not following food safety practices? A. Improved efficiency in the kitchen. B. Potential foodborne illnesses and legal consequences. C. No implications as risks are generally low. D. Increased customer satisfaction. Answer. B. Potential foodborne illnesses and legal consequences. Ignoring food safety practices can lead to serious health risks and legal action against the establishment. Question 69. Describe the steps involved in cleaning and sanitizing food contact surfaces. A. Rinse with water only. B. Wipe surfaces with a dry cloth. C. Clean with detergent, rinse, apply sanitizer, and allow to air dry. D. Cleaning is not necessary if surfaces are not visibly dirty. Answer. C. Clean with detergent, rinse, apply sanitizer, and allow to air dry. This method ensures that surfaces are free from food residues and pathogens. Question 70. How should food handlers deal with grease fires? A. Pour water on the fire. B. Use a fire extinguisher approved for grease fires or a fire blanket. C. Leave the fire to burn out on its own. D. Use flour to extinguish the fire. Answer: B. Use a fire extinguisher approved for grease fires or a fire blanket. This is the safest way to extinguish a grease fire and prevent it from spreading. Question 71. What are the guidelines for handling and serving desserts safely? A. Store desserts at room temperature. B. Keep hot desserts hot and cold desserts cold until served. C. Serve desserts first to avoid contamination. D. Reuse uneaten portions for new customers. Answer: B. Keep hot desserts hot and cold desserts cold until served. Proper temperature control prevents the growth of pathogens. Question 72. How should a food handler manage customer feedback related to food quality? A. Dismiss it as unimportant. B. Listen carefully and take action to correct any issues. C. Argue with the customer to defend the preparation methods. D. Ignore feedback unless it becomes a frequent comment. Answer: B. Listen carefully and take action to correct any issues. Responsive handling of feedback helps improve food quality and customer satisfaction. Question 73. What are effective strategies for food safety monitoring? A. Rely solely on customer complaints. B. Regularly review and update food safety practices and conduct audits. C. Perform checks only when there is a problem. D. Monitoring is unnecessary if there are no immediate issues. Answer: B. Regularly review and update food safety practices and conduct audits. Continuous monitoring and improvement of food safety practices ensure compliance and safety. Question 74. Describe the procedures for manual dishwashing in a food service operation. A. Wash with cold water, then dry with a towel. B. Soak dishes in soapy water, scrub, rinse with clean water, and air dry. C. Use a single compartment sink for all stages. D. Leave dishes to air dry without rinsing. Answer: B. Soak dishes in soapy water, scrub, rinse with clean water, and air dry. This method ensures that dishes are properly cleaned and sanitized. Question 75. What are the considerations for food safety when serving food outdoors? A. Food safety is less strict outdoors. B. Use insulated containers to keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold and protect food from insects and contaminants. C. Outdoor food does not require temperature control. D. Cover food with leaves to integrate with the outdoor environment. Answer: B. Use insulated containers to keep hot foods hot and cold foods cold and protect food from insects and contaminants. Maintaining proper food safety is crucial, even outdoors. Question 76. How can technology be utilized to improve food safety practices? A. By replacing all manual processes with automated ones, regardless of their relevance. B. Use digital thermometers, inventory management systems, and sanitation trackers. C. Technology has no place in food safety. D. Use smartphones for temperature measurements. Answer: B. Use digital thermometers, inventory management systems, and sanitation trackers. These technologies enhance accuracy and efficiency in monitoring and managing food safety. Question 77. What are the challenges of maintaining food safety in a shared kitchen environment? A. No challenges as everyone naturally follows safety protocols. B. Ensuring all users adhere to the same safety standards and preventing cross-contamination. C. Shared kitchens are always safe. D. The more users, the safer the kitchen. Answer: B. Ensuring all users adhere to the same safety standards and preventing cross-contamination. Shared kitchens require strict protocols to ensure food safety among multiple users. Question 78. How should food handlers ensure effective hand washing? A. Wash hands quickly with water only. B. Use a rigorous technique with soap and water, scrubbing for at least 20 seconds, then rinse and dry. C. Hand washing is optional. D. Dip hands in the water when convenient. Answer: B. Use a rigorous technique with soap and water, scrubbing for at least 20 seconds, then rinse and dry. Proper hand washing is fundamental to preventing the spread of foodborne pathogens. Question 79. What should be considered when preparing food for people with dietary restrictions? A. Ignore restrictions as they complicate food preparation. B. Use separate equipment and utensils to avoid cross-contact and clearly understand and respect the dietary restrictions. C. Serve small portions to minimize reactions. D. Ask individuals with restrictions to bring their own food. Answer. B. Use separate equipment and utensils to avoid cross-contact and clearly understand and respect the dietary restrictions. This approach ensures safety and inclusivity. Question 80. How should a food service operation deal with foodborne illness accusations? A. Deny any responsibility to protect the business's reputation. B. Investigate the claim, cooperate with health officials, and take appropriate action based on findings. C. Offer free meals to affected customers to avoid legal issues. D. Wait for more complaints before taking action. Answer. B. Investigate the claim, cooperate with health officials, and take appropriate action based on findings. This responsible approach helps identify the source of the issue and prevents further incidents. Question 81. What is the best practice for reheating cooked foods to ensure safety? A. Reheat to at least 135 degrees Fahrenheit, 57 degrees Celsius. B. Reheat to at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. C. Heat in the microwave for 30 seconds regardless of the temperature. D. Reheat to room temperature and serve. Answer. B. Reheat to at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 74 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. This temperature ensures that any potential pathogens present are killed, making the food safe to consume. Question 82. How should a food service operation maintain its kitchen equipment to prevent foodborne illness? A. Only clean equipment when it is visibly dirty. B. Schedule regular maintenance and cleaning according to the manufacturer's instructions. C. Avoid using any cleaning chemicals. D. Maintenance is unnecessary if equipment seems to be working. Answer. B. Schedule regular maintenance and cleaning according to the manufacturer's instructions. This prevents equipment malfunction and contamination, ensuring operational safety and hygiene. Question 83. What are the benefits of using color-coded cutting boards? A. They are more durable than non-colored boards. B. They prevent cross-contamination by designating specific boards for different types of food, e.g., raw meats, vegetables. C. They are cheaper than standard cutting boards. D. No benefits, it's just a visual preference. Answer. B. They prevent cross-contamination by designating specific boards for different types of food, e.g., raw meats, vegetables. This system helps keep food safe by reducing the risk of bacterial transfer. Question 84. How should a food service operation handle employee violations of food safety protocols? A. Ignore minor violations as long as no one gets sick. B. Address violations immediately with corrective actions and retraining. C. Only address violations during annual reviews. D. Terminate employees for any infraction. Answer. B. Address violations immediately with corrective actions and retraining. This approach corrects behavior and reinforces the importance of food safety. Question 85. Describe the importance of quick chilling for cooked foods. A. It enhances the flavor and texture. B. Quick chilling slows bacterial growth by reducing the time food spends in the danger zone. C. It is only necessary for aesthetic purposes. D. Quick chilling is a myth and has no real benefits. Answer. B. Quick chilling slows bacterial growth by reducing the time food spends in the danger zone. This method is crucial for food safety, particularly for large volumes of food. Question 86. What steps should a food handler take to ensure food safety when working with seafood? A. Keep seafood at room temperature before cooking. B. Store seafood properly, maintain cold chain management, and cook to appropriate temperatures. C. Seafood does not require special handling. D. Wash seafood with soap to kill bacteria. Answer B. Store seafood properly, maintain cold chain management, and cook to appropriate temperatures. Proper handling of seafood is essential to prevent foodborne illnesses associated with pathogens specific to seafood. Question 87. How should a food service manager conduct regular food safety audits? A. Audits should be avoided as they create stress. B. Conduct audits unexpectedly to assess the real daily practices. C. Plan audits once every 5 years. D. Audits are only necessary if there is an issue. Answer B. Conduct audits unexpectedly to assess the real daily practices. This ensures staff always adhere to food safety standards and helps identify areas for improvement. Question 88. What is the importance of maintaining dry and organized storage areas? A. It only matters for appearances. B. Dry and organized storage prevents pest infestations and helps maintain food quality and safety. C. Organization has no impact on safety. D. Moist environments are better for most foods. Answer B. Dry and organized storage prevents pest infestations and helps maintain food quality and safety. This environment reduces the risk of contamination and spoilage. Question 89. How should a food handler deal with uncooked products in the kitchen? A. Store them with cooked products to save space. B. Handle and store uncooked products separately from ready-to-eat foods. C. No special handling is needed for uncooked products. D. Cook all products to the same temperature. Answer B. Handle and store uncooked products separately from ready-to-eat foods. This prevents cross-contamination and ensures the safety of foods that will not be cooked further. Question 90. What is the importance of effective communication in maintaining food safety? A. It has no real impact on food safety. B. Effective communication ensures that all team members understand and implement food safety practices consistently. C. Communication is only important for customer service. D. Effective communication should be avoided to reduce distractions. Answer B. Effective communication ensures that all team members understand and implement food safety practices consistently. This coherence is vital for maintaining standards across the operation. Question 91. What are the risks associated with leaving cooked food to cool before refrigeration? A. It enhances the flavor by allowing spices to absorb. B. There are no risks if the food tastes good. C. Leaving cooked food to cool too long at room temperature can allow bacteria to multiply rapidly. D. Cooling food quickly makes it lose its nutritional value. Answer C. Leaving cooked food to cool too long at room temperature can allow bacteria to multiply rapidly. Food should be moved to refrigeration promptly to avoid the danger zone. Question 92. How should a food handler prevent contamination from raw poultry? A. Store raw poultry above ready-to-eat foods. B. Use the same cutting board for poultry and other foods. C. Store raw poultry separately and use designated equipment and utensils. D. No prevention is needed if poultry is fresh. Answer C. Store raw poultry separately and use designated equipment and utensils. This helps prevent harmful bacteria present in raw poultry from contaminating other foods. Question 93. What are the best practices for transporting food to off-site locations? A. Transport at any temperature. B. Use insulated containers to maintain food at safe temperatures. C. Leave food uncovered to cool. D. Frequent stops to check food quality. Answer B. Use insulated containers to maintain food at safe temperatures. This is essential to prevent foodborne illness when food is served away from the primary preparation location. Question 94. How can a food handler ensure proper hygiene when changing tasks? A. Continue without any changes to save time. B. Wash hands and change gloves when moving from one task to another. C. Use hand sanitizer instead of washing hands. D. Wearing gloves is enough to prevent cross-contamination. Answer B. Wash hands and change gloves when moving from one task to another. This prevents cross-contamination between different food types or surfaces. Question 95. What steps should be taken to minimize food waste while ensuring food safety? A. Serve expired food to avoid waste. B. Implement portion control, proper storage, and rotation practices. C. Dispose of all leftovers immediately. D. Food waste is not a safety concern. Answer B. Implement portion control, proper storage, and rotation practices. These strategies help reduce waste without compromising food safety. Question 96. How should a food service operation handle food safety during special events? A. Lower safety standards due to increased volume. B. Maintain or increase food safety protocols to handle the larger volume of food. C. Focus only on the speed of service. D. Use only pre-packaged foods. Answer B. Maintain or increase food safety protocols to handle the larger volume of food. Special events often require even more diligent attention to food safety due to the increased risk associated with larger quantities of food being prepared and served. Question 97. What are the signs that a food handler should not work due to illness? A. Coughing and sneezing. B. Any symptoms of a communicable disease such as fever, vomiting, diarrhea, or jaundice. C. A minor headache. D. Feeling tired. Answer B. Any symptoms of a communicable disease such as fever, vomiting, diarrhea, or jaundice. Food handlers displaying these symptoms should be excluded from the workplace to prevent the spread of illness. Question 98. How should food contact surfaces be treated to ensure they are free of pathogens? A. Wipe them with a dry cloth. B. Rinse with cold water only. C. Clean and then sanitize with an appropriate sanitizer. D. Cleaning once a week is sufficient. Answer C. Clean and then sanitize with an appropriate sanitizer. This two-step process is necessary to effectively remove and kill pathogens. Question 99. What are the guidelines for safe ice handling? A. Ice is safe and does not require special handling. B. Treat ice as food. Use clean, sanitized scoops and store ice in a clean, sanitary bin. C. Use any glass to scoop ice. D. Allow kitchen staff to handle ice with their hands. Answer B. Treat ice as food. Use clean, sanitized scoops and store ice in a clean, sanitary bin. This prevents contamination and ensures that ice is safe to consume. Question 100. How should a food service operation manage varying temperatures in food storage areas? A. Ignore slight temperature variations. B. Regularly monitor and adjust temperatures to ensure they are within safe limits. C. Store all food at room temperature to simplify processes. D. Focus only on refrigeration temperatures, ignoring freezer settings. Answer B. Regularly monitor and adjust temperatures to ensure they are within safe limits. Consistent temperature control is critical to prevent bacterial growth and maintain food safety.